All right, we are here with the one and the only Reggie Thompson, aka James Davis. So, Reggie plays James Davis, which is the father in this film. And my first question for you, Mr. Davis, is how long have you been acting? This is your first movie?
No, this is my seventh
Oh,
film, and so acting for me going on 6 years now, and technically I feel like my journey has really started because now I'm full time with acting.
uh
So
huh.
acting is my full time job now. So I've been doing it for 6 years, but pursuing it full time, it feels like I'm brand new now.
Cool. Lucky number seven.
Lucky number seven.
All right. So, just thinking about this film that we are shooting today, what would you say has been your toughest scene so far? The
Oh, well,
toughest.
it was the church scenes where I'm preaching,
Hmm.
but today it was a scene where me and my son get into a heated argument.
Okay.
That was tough
All
because I'm
right.
just a happy, cool, calm, collective guy,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
don't try not to get mad or upset at anything or anyone. Life's too short for that.
Awesome. Yeah. So, out of all the films that you've done, with this being the seventh one, um, is this the first time you've ever played this type of character, like this serious character that just takes everything so seriously?
No, this is not the first serious character I played, but this is another level of seriousness.
Mm-hmm.
So, the best way I can describe this character, if this were a superhero film, then I would be the villain.
Oh, okay.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Awesome. So I heard you talking earlier about how you would love for one of your roles one of these days to be like maybe a superhero or something like that, action film. Um, and so with this being a film that you feel like you're the villain, um, how do you think that's going to compare?
Well, I don't believe in villains in films
Uh-huh.
anymore. I used to, but when it comes to the, the artistic side of acting, the villain is someone who just had a rough path and something has happened to them that they never recover for or has given them a new enlightenment and new way of thinking in life. So they're not the villain, but their actions are somewhat justified. They believe that we should live a certain way.
Yeah.
Um, but no superhero films because it's got to be careful with those.
Okay.
There's he's got to be careful with superhero films. I
Uh-huh.
grew up on action movies, so Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, Beverly Hills
Yes.
Cop,
Oh yeah.
Another 48 Hours, all the
Yep.
Arnold movies. So
I've seen all of
basically, they
those.
just playing a rugged cop, good cop, wrong
Okay.
place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, but yeah, I totally agree with what you're saying. Every villain has a backstory and has a reason why they're acting the way they're acting.
yeah.
So I get what you're saying when it comes to that.
They're actually the victims.
Yeah,
Actually, something
yeah,
happened to them that turned them.
yeah. You know, the first one that comes to mind when I think about that is Killmonger in Black Panther.
Yeah,
How,
he wasn't technically the villain. He
yeah,
wanted Wakanda to expand their
uh
resources
huh,
to help other Africans
yeah.
around the world. His methods of doing it was wrong.
All right, yep. There's always a way to look at it. So, what's for you next after this?
I am doing a film in January called The Selector, and that is another role that is a first time and a
Mm-hmm.
different opposite from this. Um, I'm steady auditioning
Cool.
all the time, uh, and it's been great. So truthfully, I don't know my journey and my path, and I can't really worry about that. My job is just to keep moving forward and allow God to put me in the roles that I need.
Yeah.
I'm asking God for the roles that I need, not the roles that I want. The
Awesome.
roles that I need to make me better and challenge me artistically and to meet certain people and learn as much about the film industry as possible and to
Okay.
have a memorable career. Because a
Yeah.
lot of actors have a full career and no one knows who they are or what they
Mm.
did. So I want to have a memorable career.
I like the way you put that. All right, 2 fun questions before we go. Here's the first one. What's your favorite movie of all time?
Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction. Oh my gosh. That's Uma Thurman and Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, I remember that movie. And who's your favorite actor?
That's hard because my favorite actors are not defined by their performances, but by the struggle it took to get them who they are now.
Oh, okay. I like that.
So, Samuel Jackson, Morgan Freeman, Denzel Washington, Taraji P. Henson.
Cool.
Because of her backstory.
Yeah.
Their backstory. But like my favorite actor is Will Smith, but
Yeah.
it wasn't much of a struggle for him because he made it big, but then he blew his money.
Yeah.
And then he wound up getting on Fresh Prince.
Oh, I see.
So it wasn't that much of a struggle. Morgan Freeman was homeless. Samuel Jackson was in rehab. Denzel Washington was out of work for 6 months to a year. Taraji P. Henson had 4 kids and packed up and moved to L.A.
Oh, wow.
So it's the struggle that kept them going. Those are my favorite actors.
All right. Well, you have some great ones in there. I have to agree. Those are also some actors I enjoy as well. Thank you so much for spending some time talking to me. So we look forward to seeing you in action. Bye, Reggie.